Eti for makwa baba de Likee TV Be send number channel so hit don't subscribe or like it. Share my one pense me be a tears on your bench jemre na da jemu ransim no ne den sama etwaguri emfa munsem enyina emremo na eti for your boroma na boromu ewo Nyaho-Tamakloe akache na ensembe no de etudwa Nyaho-Tamakloe echemu se ya kwaye se enyeme bi atima koso ewo Bawumia akachia in terms of choosing running mate na ususu say and say Bawumia was being forced to choose NAPO na no all koso no dey be to jamun say Nyaho-Tamakloe some of the founder of NPP NPP emunsem de onimo paye no de sembi toja pese meeting report mkakachem ni abora ensem etosinem. Dr. Nyaho-Tamakloe, founder member of the ruling New Patriotic Party, has raised concern over the selection process of Vice President Dr. Bawumia running mate for 2024 election. Dr. Nyaho-Tamakloe asserted that Bawumia was not given the opportunity to select his own running mate, attributing this to the selfish interest of certain party stalwarts. Yes. Anyway, exposing him say Bawumia no enye ne pe eno de trusu NAPO no omutim say enye ne pe na imuwem na yintinze mfufre to aso no.
No, the whole gallon was 14 cedis. And I'm hammer time. Sa whole gallon price no any ye dey talk for the liter. And no kure here kakra kan wan say na ko pay liter.
Now wouldn't say 2017.
Na me car me use. Me tofu 72 cedis FLA. Oh the FLA car. They the FLA car no. And there 1,004. Can you imagine?
Yes, because under Mahama not 1 liter was 3 cedis.
Yes.
1 liter was 3 cedis. Now better full liter. That even sa we no crown. Na esun baby a we better fuel no at 14 cedis. Na esun baby a we better.
It's a 10 cedis want to be fair.
What do you mean go 1 gallon?
No crown what?
Me say 1 liter.
Me the whole crown 10 cedis want to be fair Gary Soakins.
There be
Charlie, they say oh my granny.
So
Soakins.
Me call baby a. To say discussions na ye. You don't talk about economy and figures. Talk basic Emma me a otifie me a obejeadi say ampa ne ameka no okọ kantamanto okọ agbogboleshi no wantime anto jeani wantime anto moko wantime anto a bomb that you could use 20 cedis to do a bomb your friends and say okro stew. You can't do it to the extent say nipa sorry anopa o manage ni hu sa kopim 11-12 no for branch no kwa ni baby so that enumere obesa manage sa kopim 10 anoju so when for yare mag o man Ghana manbo a who else will that affect? Because one, you eat late, you sleep late, your lifespan will reduce under this a wicked government called a NPP, this criminal called Akufo-Addo and Vice. So see or no baby e kase oba the ports charges will reduce. So ni kwhwene a onti ni anti no tias. How on earth can you tell us what are you doing now to make sure say ye uba ye mo kwena uba ubetima to aso? You are still the vice president. Ni refiana. So you're vice president, the head of the economic management team. The lectures now not only nam abrochireni list Central University ni aka na friend saying Ashasi University. Now only nam ho emma lectures na ni o sheke ni tete say agama lizard no. Who sorry ah? Who see 3 cedis to $1. For that matter, we are incompetent. You don't need to survive with loans. Sikanu waha. You don't need tolls. You can toll to make money. You don't need to borrow money. Sisi auba yana tolls no kaho. Tolls no ho. If not stupid ideas. How on earth? Amanoni, that is the only China, Uko China. There is no street in China that has no toll. That alone Nukurano was enough for us to stop going back to IMF. Just the tools. You introduce the wicked levy called e-levy. Then you cancel this. At the end of the day, we are paying e-levy, but yet you tell us your target was not met. We changed dollar 3 cedis 80 pesos to $1 16 cedis and nukrano now see Mahama a wicked. So Cecilia, what do you want us to describe you? Bawumia, 100.5. How do you want us to describe you? Because under Mahama 3 cedis 80 pesos, we say Mahama you're wicked or you're incompetent. Cecilia no 15.25 15 cedis 25 pesos. Mahama Nana Akufo-Addo ni Bawumia. Sisi ya no yen describe you saying say 3 cedis ni 15 cedis. Yen describe you saying we are murderer. That's what you are. Bawumia a murderer. Akufo-Addo usu we a murderer. When you know a man for ntiasie Ghana mamunusu ye ntiasie nia ehia ni say obi the 100 Ghana cedi and 200 Ghana cedi be share sa no sa ko 12 ba no, then multiply 200 Ghana cedis by 8 years and by 4 years. How much is it? So obi the 100 Ghana cedis and 1,000 cedis and for 1,000 cedis now to abama no for 4 years. Multiply that. E come le be kun. 1, I want the force to see anti-me your mujuma. 2, hairdressers cannot do because they have come to change their meters. Konfoi ebesisa meters ewo to say Mahama time. Wuti kwa na ekosro. If you come to look at Yesika and some in terms of helping to grow, I'm talking of the financials. Enyemi nambeka everywhere is what broke. Obiye nisika. Sikano ese ekodi eyifako. Obi very minority in some, so that whatever you will do, no, the businesses would never strive under this particular government. Say enye omuna omukahwa. And so areas like businesses like kind of services, areas of kind of say manufacturing and all that. This country is full of Gagisberg economy. And if
when I preno wisdom kafui ne Komlane Prince and Evans they about say Unilever, okay, and normal relocate to a tea shop in the corner.
So we share those factors now. Maybe boy, nobody will tell you that this government is super incompetent. Nana Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. Miti Obimo justifying the fact say Nema Nkuye everywhere in the world. But is it the same in Côte d'Ivoire? Is it the same in Togo? Yawura Bawumia, so ukaya that how on earth he's on tape eka about you can say we na ebaya no enya COVID sa yare na ebaya no before COVID and Ebola, that how can Ebola skip Côte d'Ivoire, skip Togo, skip Burkina Faso, and can only hit Ghana's economy? How on earth? Those were his questions. So if people can relate COVID-19 to the fact that it is the reason why Yewo Ahunchrimu in this country, I see those people to be evil like Akufo-Addo, criminal like Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. They are very, very criminal minded. I am yet to see in Ghana Obia Oye criminal like Nana Akufo-Addo. I'm telling you, Obia Oye scammer like Nana Akufo-Addo. I see Nana Akufo-Addo in this dispensation. I'm yet to see that person. And Neme Ekosu, as if we don't have citizens in this country, for that matter, the senior.
84 mfanse went to Akroma Nyankopon ya doma 7 December na batwe ebaso na message mbajumre ni adaje ni tima boss mdwe ndewru achiro my Ghana kankan dis amanyokuo no ni NPP amanyokuo no se ne be ya my Ghana so no betumi afane ntoma pefra.
Those people who call themselves senior citizens, I'm yet to see their voices to hear near na omu kafa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And today, whether the conscience, whether they are dead, whether they don't have the morals to talk about what is the rot in this government, and now they have sold their conscience. Because in the past, we know how people chastised and lambasted this Mahama administration. Now, we shall be big kit will be say. Not radio stations be sorry, Mahama yesi. But we are not hearing same in this government. Abra, who sorry say who could to nema wo Akroma. Who could 200 Ghana cedis. Lower fare keke bekuno. Before Ube market. The lower fare will be dead. People are struggling to have 2 square meal, not 3, 2 square meal a day. People have found it very difficult to pay their ward school fees. To the extent, say, Omwana omutimi etia ema mofra omusha free kindergarten, because we don't have that system in our government structure, educational structure. No? And see, those people can no longer take their ward or their children to those schools. So what are we talking about in this country where Obi Betinane baby manufacture figures say the inflation rate is reducing? Abra won't mean toast 10 Ghana 5 Ghana cedis see ayan ton toast 5 Ghana biom. So who ko Jom say who ko ton toast so who ko 10 cedis omun ton ma. So who ko 5 cedis won't mean to okro. Emudie yanka biom. Oil you cannot buy. Gobe, common gobe. See as a ube to gobe. Who need 10 cedis? I won't mean to gobe. Gobe. Akpele. Won't mean di akpele with 5 cedis bio.
Common foods.
So basic food, you know. Now Nipa etimi manage in the past. Now they are very expensive food and commodities out there.
Yeah, me say omo beka ofia.
And
na me jeche until I went.
Yes.
I saw say tomatoes 4 ketwa 20 cedis. I was there.
You see, so you care about the economy and the factors that influences the growth of the economy. Nana Akufo-Addo led government has collapsed them. Factories are no more working. Niana Eka in the regime of Mahama. Now I see Mahama good companies because of Dumsoni, you know. See, there's no company to even kill. Companies there's
no company to even
kill. Good company. No company. The one district, one factory that they said, sir, Omudi Bebano. Yembiso Omo. Kasapreku. Na mini unyina nim say Kasapreku na wo ho ansa na your friends say Bawumia ne
ansa na kufu mu nyina ba na Kasapreku ne.
But Omudi account pure water companies ni nyina yesi under a year ya mom nanka ti say sadia Mahama how much did he inject in the pharmaceutical industries? So that you can win nyina a month on tia say dia minim what language now be kan ema omusu esa understanding ya ekoso o my Ghana. But unim Ghanaians, as we keep saying, no, we are very gullible. You're gullible to the extent say you enjoy enko echi. Because we share near ekosu, and you can easily compare because and yes, 8 years in Yenduye, where one could buy fuel at 3 cedis. Fuel 3 cedis and you 8 years in pool 3 cedis. See, I top fuel. They have 16 cedis
per liter.
Not gallon, per liter.
The whole gallon
was 3 cedis.
Mahamat.
Obi kan and kakusi mpie awia so pia na bi bisane bon. And che na maybe assembly the two da. The constituency chairman, NPP for constituency chairman. Owo Trubu say what they free more party and then Beniphobia Omo Jubilee House. The D ADJ and Kofobisi Castle don't go too quiet. Na Ghana or Jeju Bepin Aquant here Amaso. Sikanen so ya o say e wo ma me free more party. Ya twina ma se no o siskani wo anti frame ho yo so enim frame o pare number ana ni anom titu Gideon no se me fan tudwa na obi a onim ma me frame o pare se one lebafo oye tubu amasama Nana Teba for you to go some NPP chairman. Say, Canada or the bread.
Akroma FM.
There be a primo pare. You didn't know. With the two jar. Now NPP for a moon chill. Sikabi baby na chamber for G. No, the other primo pare. Say, anti Freba, who yeah. So, you cannot. Any antwa. Enye ntwa se wanzam ukotwa obi a na enye ntwa opie to de enye ni se o se ka se no a se ma me nyina di Kesi so me se anti frema de we utie na e ba fu sika na o de bre onfa ya de man ntia wa
na enti we ni say no ye fafidi Kesi so sene ya woka no na ya ma omampani atena ye aswati enkankan office of the chief of staff
for the master some of the broad library TV comment section notification box like share to play to be on sabe can be the master Akroma.